I am out driving around, taking my time, going slow. Well, there's no one else on the road, so it doesn't really matter. But I saw today, I'm here from Mississippi, and we got just a little bit of snow and ice, a very small amount. And everybody has seen it. Anytime weather comes through, everyone goes and buys up all the bread and the water and the milk from Walmart. And it really got me to thinking today about a verse a lot of us have heard. And if you haven't heard it, please listen, because this is something that impacted me earlier in my life and that really stuck with me because I didn't understand the full extent of what it meant. But it's Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Cool verse. A lot of people go, oh, that has some meaning behind it. That made me feel better. Why did it make you feel better? Have you really thought about it? Have you really thought what's behind that verse? Be strong and courageous. Well, you think you're strong. You're halfway courageous. Whatever. But let me tell you what steps out to me. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Not a God. The God that is your God is with you wherever. That doesn't mean in the car. Well, it doesn't only mean in the car. That means wherever you go in life. That means through your trials, through your successes, your promotions, when you're broke, when you're rich, when you're poor, when you're skinny, when you're fat, when you're any of it. Through your marriage, through your divorce. I think you know where I'm going with this. Wherever you go in your life, the God, your God, is with you. That's why it gives so much meaning to me, and it gave so much meaning to me. I really wanted to break down for you why it means so much. Someone earlier on Facebook said to me, I really needed that. Thank you so much for posting that verse. And I replied back, you're welcome. But I just want you to know that the trial that you're going through now is usually before you get a blessing. Don't give up. The easiest time to give up is right before you've made a great success in your life, in your faith, in your relationship with God. There's going to be times where all, and I mean all, feels lost. But you're being built up to something more. Something far more. Because you got to think, if God could take you and He worked you out the same way every time, if He gave you the same trial every time, what good would you be? Yeah, you might know how to fix this one issue. You might know what to pray for, how to pray, and how to work around that situation, but for what? You're not going to know how to get past. People always go, God's not going to give you more than you can handle. God is going to give you more than you can handle, so you realize that you can get on your knees and ask for His help. He is going to show you that with Him, you cannot be overcome as long as you have God in your life. There is nothing that can defeat you as long as you have God in your life. There is no trial too overwhelmingly difficult as long as you have God in your life. Remember, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. and do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God, the Lord your God, is with you wherever you go.